Hello my people, it is your redneck from Cali Nate, and today we're going to take a look at this thing. What is this? Well, my people, this is the old school 1998 giant size X-Men from Toy Biz. And it's freaking awesome. I mean, I will say as a set, I mean, back in the late 90s, this is done awesome, especially before Marvel Legends came out. I mean, it was one of those things that you just didn't have those kind of figures. We had these figures. So, just take a look at the box. You got names on the sides. Some more names on the sides. And more. And I love that old school X-Men. I mean, you can't get no better than that old school X-Men look. And then, of course, on the bottom, you got a proof of purchase from 1998. So, yeah, pretty awesome. And then, of course, this is what it looks like on the back. So, kind of cool. I mean, this is an old, this is an old toy design, of course, toy art. And then, of course, we got a little bit of writing on the side, which, of course, talks about the reason why we have an all different X-Men. It's because the original X-Men, which was the 5, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Iceman, Beast, and Angel, were all abducted by the island Krakoa. So Professor X went and made a new set of X-Men. This is what we got. But yeah, pretty cool. Of course, I love how these old ones are. Back it up so you can see. Of course, we have the flap on the inside. It's kind of cool. They have all the figures inside. They're all kind of cut out. And what's cool is that right here, these are like comic pages cut out with the figures that coming out of it, which is even cool. And of course, this is an old Velcro one as well. So, of course, you also have the bios. These are all bios from them. And of course, it talks about the issues right here, 94, 95, 96, and 97. As far as why everything had changed, And it's all because of the mutant island Krakoa. Which is cool. And I gotta give it props to Toy Biz, because we're talking about some old stuff. So, and I like how they redid, they actually had a copy of the actual comic. Well, here's what the comic looks like, the real one. And they nailed it pretty decently. I mean, the color's a little more brighter. You can tell it's kind of like a little reprint of it and put it on the box. But they did a pretty decent job, I gotta say that. But yeah. So, let's get these guys out of package. Alright. And like I said, there's nothing ooh and ah to see. I mean, we have them right there, and they're going to fall all out like they always do. And it's just a little white tray. They'll come in. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about each one. We're going to do a video, like I said. This is going to be all of them together. What's cool is like these are kind of like the pre-Marvel Legends, because these are not the standard 4-inch ones that we used to get with Toy Biz. These are 5-inch. So yeah, let's take a look. Head is on a swivel, goes all the way around, and it's got a little bit of like paint on the eyes and stuff. Arms can go out this high, go up here. Of course, it gets hindered by the shoulder pads right here, and can go backwards that much. Elbow goes a little bit more, just about 90. Swivel at the wrist, in and out, and that's it. Then you got a waist swivel, and it's like super tight, like it don't want to go. Which is good, because like I said, this is a really old figure. This is 20 years old, people. Legs can go up this high. Look at that. That's pretty decent for a Toy Biz. Can go back that far, and the knee goes more than 90 degrees, which is pretty cool. Ankles go up and go down. So, like I said, these are, like I said, the in-betweens between your old Toy Biz and your new or the newer Marvel Legend from Toy Biz. But the problem is, you look at him, that's all he can do. He can stand like that. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, he's always in that outstretched thing. So let's put Nightcrawler off, and let's look at the next one, which is our boy Thunderbird. So Thunderbird, let's get in there and look at that face, because they actually did some painting on that face, which they did really good, I gotta say. You got a little bit of like the red in the eyes here, the face. You got the feathers done here. Head can swivel. Arms go up, go down, can go all the way around. You got some, as you can see here, they did some muscle work in here, which is good. So he was eating his Wheaties. Elbow goes all the way down there. Nothing at the wrist. We got a little bit of paint here, of course, on the eagle here, and on the belt. And then they kind of did all the way around, so it actually looks really good. Of course, waist swivel. Leg can go up that high, and it only goes back that far. So yeah, not so good. And then of course, knee bends here, and you've got foot articulation. Foot can go down that far and up to the broken ankle. So yeah, that is Thunderbird. Like I said, I like this one. You just, of course, the scale. That's what gets a lot of people. Is like, where do these scale at? Well, they really don't. They scale on their own for a lot of these. So next up we got Banshee. And so Banshee, I think, is one of my favorites of this set. Even though he's smaller than everybody else, I like that head sculpt they did on it, the yelling, screaming face. Like I said, all the heads are all the same. They're all a swivel. There is no up, down, left, right, dog or anything. Arm can go up that high, go down. It can go around a little bit, but it's all attached right here. So on these ones, you always have to be careful, because I don't want to mess up the thing. Elbow can go out. You get about a 90, a little over 90. It's kind of at an awkward way they have it, because if you can see how they have them molded here, it goes down and then like this way. It's the forearm is actually rotated like a quarter of a rotation this way. Swivel hand goes in and out. He's got a waist swivel. Leg can go up that high, and it can go back just a little bit. Of course, the knee can bend. We get a little over 90. Same way with the rest. Goes back a taste, goes up a lot. And so that's Banshee. I like it. Next up, Sunfire. So Sunfire is, I think, it's a tie, I think, between Banshee and Sunfire as far as my favorite. And the reason being is I love the look on this guy. Red with the black wash on the arms and the legs. This is what they should have did on the Marvel Legends we got in the, I think it was a Warlock wave. Then of course the face looks freaking amazing. Swivel. Arms go up here. And like I said, you can't even get all the way up, so to speak. Get a full 360 on it. You get an elbow that goes all the way up here. Wrist swivel. Waist swivel. Leg can go up this high. I'm kicking, Mom, I'm kicking. And then go back that far. Elbow, or not elbow, knee goes in past 90, so that's pretty decent. And then of course the foot pivots back and forward. So this is like I said, I wish they would have did the color scheme on this guy for the new Marvel Legends, because I like that wash look on it. So definitely, this is what they should have did. Okay, next up, Colossus. So this one is pretty much the biggest one. I think him and Thunderbird are the biggest ones as far as height wise. And they got some good paint on that face in there. I like that. Problem is, his hair is blue. His hair is not blue. His hair is black, people. Maybe color differences didn't work back then. Got some good paint down here. I like how they did that. I like the belt buckle. Gold around the sides here. Arm can go up that high. Can go back. Can go up. And we got... He can go back that far. Got an elbow joint. He's ate his Wheaties. No wrist swivel, of course. We do have a waist swivel, which is pretty good. And then we go that far up, that far back, and then of course the knee, we get 90. Then the foot, backwards that much on the swivel, and then I've broken my ankle and I can't get up. Look, but I will say I love this. Is my version of Colossus. I mean, I always love this look. Now I need to get the Legends version, of course, for scale to go with the rest of my stuff, but. This is a good figure. I mean, for a Toy Biz back then. I mean, you can't complain with these kind. Alright, last up is Storm. So, this one is a pain. I'm going to tell you it is. Because of this sculpted hair. Now, this looks awesome. Don't get me wrong. It's a big piece of plastic on top of that head. But I also know underneath here... there is glue that keeps this together with the headdress on, and this top part right here. This breaks off so easily. So I don't want to, I'm not going to mess with it too much. Head can move a little taste, but not much. I'm not going to force it. But this design, I love this design. I'll tell you that in a heartbeat. Because this is one of my favorite designs of Storm. Okay, arms can go up this high. I'm going to do both of them. That way we can show the cape. The cape is of course soft good, just like Banshee's was. So it's really nice. These are on these little collars right here. You can definitely take it off, but I wouldn't advise it because you might not ever get it back onto that peg. Elbows does have an elbow. It is hindered, of course, by the top part up here, or the whole arm is hindered by that. Elbow is here. So you get 90, no wrist swivel, no waist swivel, and then you got these weird legs. I mean, look at this. I mean, this ain't right. I mean, you should go forward, not like slanted, but that was Toy Biz back then. You do get a knee bend. It does get a little less than 90 as well. It's just this figure's always been the plagued one of this set. You get the famous boots, and of course, if you can tell right here, let me zoom. I want to bring this in so you can see it. The heel is not long enough for the foot. So what happens is all the pressure has to go on that one front foot. So this never can really stand properly. So. Oh, and then the heel can go up that far, go back that far. So it never really stands right. Like, I don't think I've ever got her to stand. You know. Oh, see? Thought we had it. Thought we had it. It's just, it can't do it with these heels. Yeah. And I really wanted her to stand, too. It's just... There we go. Woo! We got her to stand. Alright. So while she's standing, let's bring all the other guys back in. So we got Sunfire. And these, like I said, these are all Toy Biz, so they don't like to stand. Colossus. Nightcrawler. Come on, buddy. Don't do that to me. Just stand. Just stand for 5 seconds. That's all we want. We want a group shot. It's always hard with these guys. Because remember, we didn't have articulation like we do today. I mean, and this is This is the other problem. This foot. So it's like he's got to stand and like go sideways like that. Here, hold on one second. Alright. Now we go. He's just weird. And of course she falls. Just the way they have his feet. You get him to stand one way. And there, my people, is your 1998 giant size X-Men. Now, what I did want to do is a little bit of a comparison as well. So, of course, we have, here's the old school Weapon X Toy Biz figure. There we got the Toy Biz Nightcrawler, and as you can tell, he dwarfs over that Nightcrawler from the Toy Biz set. And then, of course, we've got Namor. So, yeah, this is, like I said, big differences in scale, of course. I mean, you put right there, you can see Namor dwarfs him. No. Well, I think that's the sign that we're going to end this. But, hey, we had fun today, didn't we, people? We had fun. So, if you guys had caught my last unboxing video, I said I will be doing a giveaway. Well, I'm actually giving away this 1998 X-Men set. Alright, from Toy Biz. So, they are up for grabs. Now, to do that, to win this one, what I need from you guys is to go on this video, tell me which one was your favorite figure out of these. And then, of course, tell me, be subscribed, like, and you gotta share, share it if you'd like to. No pressure. I just like to be able to give you guys good content. And she's down. I'm not gonna fight with Storm all night long. But yeah, like I said, I'm giving this away because I want to give it back to my subscribers. I mean, this is an old classic set, so I wanted to give back to you guys. I do have another one coming on the way, so I wanted to give back to you guys. So if you, like I said, if you liked this video, comment which one was your favorite. Like it, and then of course have your subscriptions public so I can see them. So yeah, this has been the review of the 1998 Toy Biz giant size X-Men set. Thank you for watching. Thanks for support, and you guys have a good one. Alright.